Hi, welcome back, rescue supporters. We're going to talk about Abby today, one of our rescue horses here, and what she's been up to. Abby's been having some ongoing lameness issues that we've been working closely with our vet to try to figure out and get to the bottom of and figure out what's going to be the best course for her now and in the future. We have found that she has a neurological disorder, and they are hard to diagnose in horses, similar to MS or fibromyalgia in humans. And there's not a lot you can do for a neurological disorder in a horse. But now there is medication that we have had her on where she's shown improvement. After 3 months of looking good, she regressed back to looking really bad, really lame. And then we are now on a new medication trying to see if it improves her back, which I believe it has. So we're creating a montage video for you here to show her progress over the past few weeks. Okay, we're gonna watch Abby move and get a baseline for just how she looks today compared to, maybe we'll check in every few days as she's on this medication. See how her front end just looks a little ouchy? It's about normal for her. Turn around, girl. Go on. She looks worse in this direction. And then let's see if she'll pick up a little bit of canter. Let's see it. Abby's medicine has some pills and a steroid, which we're not going to inject, but the instructions are to give it to her orally. So we'll alternate days. She gets a pill one day, the liquid the next day. And I have just never done this before. So they gave me some needles with the syringe. I think I just need to use the needle to get it out of the bottle. Then I'm hoping I can remove the needle, give it to her orally, and be done, and just save this needle maybe for each time I need it. It says I'm supposed to give her 6 cc's. So let's just see. You can watch me see if I get this right. Okay, I've got the 6 cc's. Only strangely. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm wondering if I can get the needle off. Oh, that's working. Okay, so now we're gonna go give this to Abby. Okay, big girl. Good job. Good job. Okay, I think she got it. Yay, let me give her a cookie. This is what I like to hide any medication in. So this is something that our pet sitter showed us. And the German horse muffin is about this big. I will show you. And I can open it because it's pretty moist. It kind of reminds me like there's a lot of molasses in there, and so it's pretty moist, and you can kind of conform it and move it around the pill like a like Play-Doh. So the pills are pretty big, so I can just hide it in the German horse muffin. Let's see, I'm smushing it in there. I smush the other half together. I just knead it together in a ball. And then the horses eat it, and it works great. Some of the symptoms Abby was showing that led us to diagnose it as neurological and not something else was, as you watch her move, she moves very ouchy and lame on the front end. And Though when she's tested muscularly or her hoof testing, she doesn't show up sore. So she was also having a symptom of not sweating, and she is stalled under lights, which means she should shed out, and she wasn't shedding her coat like the other horses do under lights. So those two things there helped the vet, and the muscle testing obviously helped the vet go more towards, let's look at you, Abby, because you're looking good today, more towards a neurological disorder. We did some blood work. She's never going to be a fully healthy horse, but we want to know the parameters of what she can and can't do. Okay, we're about 5 days in on Abby's medication. We're going to ask her to move a little bit more here in the round pen. She hasn't been ridden this whole time, so we'll put that in the next few days. She only gets very light riding anyways. I have noticed more of an alertness in her eyes, which I really like. I do think she's feeling better, and coming out of her stall this morning, like a little pep in her step. Let's see how she'll move. Good girl, let's change. Okay, girl. All right, I'd say about the same. She still doesn't look great. We're not expecting this medication to cure all. We're just seeing if it'll help her improve. Hey, Abby's on about day 7 of her medication, so I just threw a bareback pad on her. We're gonna just ride around in a halter and lead rope and see how she does 5-10 minutes, and we'll let you watch a bit of that. I asked her to turn tightly right there. That was good movement for her front end. Sometimes she gets a little limpy with that, so that looked better. That's enough for her. Seems to be getting a little worse as we go. We are at the tail end of Abby's medication, so 3.5 weeks today, and I think by the time we finish up everything, it'll be about 4 weeks. This will be a good comparison on her movement from what we showed about day 5. She's always peg-legged like that on the front. But what we're looking for here, especially this is her direction that's always a little worse, so you can see her head bobbing. So that doesn't look comfortable this way. Good girl. Gonna do a little canter? And cutie. A little buck, silly. A little bit more. So I I know she's feeling better. I know this medicine is helping. Now what we're going to find out is how long it helps, if she can be ridden as a walk trot horse, maybe just lightly ridden walk, or maybe best for her not to be ridden at all. So this new medication has helped. Even yesterday I was cleaning her stall and there was a slight opening from the muck bucket to where she could scoot out, and she decided she wanted out, ran herself from her stall all the way down here in the best run I've ever seen her do. She didn't look nearly as lame, as she normally wouldn't be able to do that, so she felt good. Tail up in the air, she looked beautiful, and I was happy to see that. Thanks for watching today and continuing to support rescue horses. You know, not all of them are going to be healthy, and that's the point of the rescue, is we give them the best life that we can. Subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. You have good hair, Abby. Camera ready. Ran out of battery. Did we talk about everything, Abby? What else would you like to add? She's a happy girl.